Hello folks and welcome back to The King is Watching. Last time we beat threat level 1, now we're doing threat level 0. We have no buffs and there are no debuffs either, so this is probably... Threat level 2 looks like it's the base level for everything else. We're not getting any cheats of like less bosses or cheaper things and doing more damage. So this will be the first time we're actually doing it with the numbers as is. Also, we've also completely unlocked the entirety of the 5x5 grid now. Okay, so we have 3 bosses today. We have Margra, the Goblin's War Lady. If you thought Gorzog was terrible, meet his better and far more terrifying half, Margra. Every bit the warlord her husband is, Margra has twice the brains and half the patience. Rumors say that Gorzog's impressive size is largely due to stress eating prompted by her fiery temper, though no goblin dare say it aloud. Margra plans battles with ruthless efficiency, usually while berating her husband for overlooking crucial details. Her iron flail swings relentlessly, matching her brutally sharp tongue. Legend says that she once frightened off a battalion by loudly criticizing their armor. Don't underestimate her after all, she survived being married to Gorzog. There are 3 bosses here, so I'm assuming given the streams we had, I've seen Margra, I've seen Gorzog, I've seen I say Valdor, it's not Valdor because I've got Constantine Valdor in my head now. The dragon, whatever it's called, and there's also one more thing I've seen in the when I was streaming it. So we'll see how it goes here. Anyhost, it begins. Let's do a pause and see what we've got to work with here. So we have the full board. I also do not have to worry about this. Is in the corner now, so I can probably get rid of it. We also know for a fact that the tile enchanter overwrites that. I thought I was going to cancel out. No, it completely overwrites the seal tile. So once I get that, and if I put that there, this makes this a very productive corner eventually. I'll start as we usually start. Putting those down there. Boom. Start churning our way up to here because we got Goblin Bandit, and we also got to look into getting the market, the small wheat fields, the trees, etc. Put the tree there. Once we get enough for the wheat field, put that there. And I'm going to move this there and put that there. I need to be far more. What's the word? What's the way I'm going to phrase this? I need to be far more. What is the best way to phrase this? I'm not sure. Far more. Words. Aggressive at moving things around, especially like these things, because these things won't actually cost us that much. I'll put the wheat field. Okay, we'll put that down. That doesn't have to be close by. As long as it's nearby somewhere, it's fine. Because we'll slowly churn out. This is just providing the value. So where this is doesn't really matter too much. Anyway, we have ourselves our little peasant is out now, so in fact 2 of them are out. Let's get all 4 of them out. Been working on grunts, we'll see how we can do that. Levy barracks, basic production. Spells, denarii, basic production denarii, basic production denarii. That's it, prophecy is going to take over, so what these says is ultimately irrelevant. Right, denarii, prophecy. So let's do prophecy first. What's possible for us? We could do Wallbuster, although that's going to be a damage issue for you more than anything else. Well, swordsmen aren't too bad. And swordsman and also a bandit. Do that there. Do this, then that. There you go. We get some chance for some good levy barracks here. I'm also going to tell you to put in a couple more Wallbusters here. Potential upgrades there. And also I'm going to put it here actually, because otherwise there's no real point to getting this. And we'll put in another pair of swordsmen. So there's going to be 3 swordsmen and 2 bandits here. And we're going to go for the full 6 Wallbusters back there. So I'm hoping between all these levy barracks we get something useful we can use. For generations, your kingdom has relied on the most effective method for measuring grain reserves, the jump test. A jolter leaps into the piles, their survival proving the granaries are full. Today, peasant willards attempts to end the sickening thud, so we want basic production, wheat field, or some wheat immediately. We'll pick a wheat field because that saves us stuff in the future. Levy barracks. Immediate militia camp. Because Madhouse means we can go start going, if we start leaning towards grunts and possibly arcane. Militia camp means we start pivoting towards things that dealing with warriors, and potentially ranged as well eventually. Militia camp did well for us last time. Let's pick militia camp in a basic production. We'll go for the iron ore, the ore mine, because I believe the militia camp... No, it requires gold, but does not require ore. We'll go for iron ore mine though. That's going to be generically useful. That's full. Just put that out of the way. We'll put in the market there. Market's going to be selling that as well. Put that back in the corner over there. Once that's done, at the moment we have what's coming next. 3 swords. Okay, so we do need to start focusing on building stuff quickly. The second we get to 30 there. Like that. Do this. Let's get some. We need to get some more. Come on, give me enough for there you go. That gives us the wood we need. Give me the camps. Put militia camp over here. Right. I can't even if I wanted to, I can't do that because I need more wood. Hopefully we got enough here. We don't. Yeah, I didn't think so. Well, we'll do what we did last time, which is wait for them to arrive. Once they've arrived, we'll spawn peasants behind them. Once we spawn a couple of them, we'll start spawning in some militia. Although we're taking a lot of damage until then. Yeesh. There we go. Start spawning militia in now. 2 of them should be enough. I need to start spawning in the stuff that actually matters for us. We can spawn 1 of them in now. Some levy barracks. Hunters feeds into what we use at the moment. It is our first ranged option, and they are also warriors and also ranged. So I'm tempted to go hunters for the time being. Got a second levy barracks. Hunters again. Okay, we've got one of those. Just need a lot of wood, unfortunately. So we got enough wood to get. We can churn out a couple more of these. Wait, was he? Oh, he's attacking. He was attacking the militiaman, was he? Weird. Unfortunate. But we take even more wall damage now. How much damage is he actually doing? 6 each. Building upgrade. Militia camp. Wheat field gets a 25% chance of producing gold every production cycle. Alternatively, let's get the megas in, and also we'll get archery. Archery is solid. I know we have a couple of rangers, but we can get archery. Archery is generically solid. Put that there. Actually, we need some more water, as per usual. Because then you start focusing on getting, especially if we're going to go down the archery route. The archery also requires gold. Give me some of that, because I also want to get the... This is going to be the messy one, isn't it? Yep. In fact, this is going to be very, very bad. We're actually going to do this right now. Because I need to start doing damage to them, otherwise we're going to be in real trouble. There's 6 of them. There's 6 of them. I may have overestimated myself. Alright. We'll put this down here as well so we can get some iron up. But even, as many as we can kill is better for us. I don't even know if we can kill at least one of them, because they're doing 6 damage each. There are 6 of them, 36 damage will be down to 12. 16. Ouch. Production. Gold mine. Establish production. Ooh. Clay mine. Right. Give me the militiamen, please. Do that as well. Get that out, first of all. Churn you out. Good. Then do this. Then do that. And deploy everything we can. What's coming up next? 2 swordsmen and a trader for 10 denarii. I need to sell 2 things. I'm going to sell the hunters. I know we were thinking about hunters. I'd rather get the 60 denarii to potentially get an artifact of some kind. Artifact. Temporary toad whenever production building is completed. Gain a spell of my choice twice. Receive all basic production buildings. Wheat field, sawmill, iron mine, clay mine. So we have the winery, turns that into that. We have madhouse, black sheep barn, king's statue, sawmill. Increased damage there, faster production for the market. Honestly, I'm tempted to bring means of production. And again, the temporary toad is units for defense, which we don't have at the moment. I'm gonna go for that one because I usually get issues with this. Alright, finish this up here. Alright, give me this. Let's get that last militia up running. I do need to find a way. Okay, I need the gold and the iron ore, which is fine. But I need to get archers up and running, because if once I get the archers, the militia archers, that'll help a lot. So for that I need iron ore and steel and all that stuff. Okay, we have enough. Let's do this. I can't afford to let anything touch the armor now. 3 bandits and a shaman. I'm going to be putting the... I'm actually going to put the market there. Because I've got the wood I need. All I need now is gold. I've got plenty of that, and I could put another one down. I could put the wheat field down, actually, if I just do this real fast. It's 80, never mind. I thought it was 60 for some reason. Let's churn this quickly. 70, 35, 80. Right, go there. The second you're done, we'll put you down. Bam. Okay, good. Artifact. 25 ore at the start of each wave. When you're choosing a reward, your first reroll is free. Construction, levy barracks. First reroll is always free. Okay. Swordsman barracks. Honestly, I can't say no to that. This is going to be very default. Militia, swordsman, archers is a very default role. I cannot say no to that. Proficiency, prophecies. Just go full wall buster. Full wall busters. I'll pick up some upgrades there. Some upgrades at the back there. That's a giant, isn't it? Yes, the giant isn't great. I'll put We'll go with this. So we can get some more wood, deforestation. We had this last time. Sawmill, or get 2 swordsmen immediately. And I can get some production. Big well, I think. We'll take a big well just because we get water faster, I think. We got some iron mine stuff, we got some clay mine stuff. We also have a basic construction route we're not using yet. And extra tree. I'll put that down there. I need to get the swordsman barracks can go down here. I was ready for archery wood because I just spent a bunch of it. Whoops. Let's do this real fast. Start churning up this. Archery get up to. We have enough to sawmill. We don't. Okay. also selling a bunch of that off, because I mean we want to get it up to broader gaze, definitely. It's going to delay the archery a little bit, but I need broader gaze. There you go. Alright, here comes the wall busters. Let's also flip these around real fast, because at the moment I'm selling faster than I'm gaining, which is not the ideal thing to happen. Come on, we need to kill. Killed one. Oh no, we didn't kill the second one. That's super low health. Can we kill this one? Oh, this is going to be bad. Down to 3. This is not good at all. This is not good. So what's happening next? Is all busters. Oh god. Okay, I need the archery right now. So what do I need for archers? Archers, I need gold. And that. Okay, do this right now. I'm gonna recall my peasants. The soldiers. Archer. The archer does the most damage. 13 per second. Yeah, well, it doesn't do the most damage, it does a lot of damage. Go back there, put that down there. The lack of spells is not helping here. This has not been a good run so far. I need to get better at the early game, essentially. We'll be putting a small wheat field down there, I think. Yeah, this is not looking good at all, because ideally we have to make sure that none of them get here. If anyone gets to put down like this, you lose. 8. Not great. But it means that we can potentially see what the challenges are, and we can work our way up to other things. Because upgrades, I don't think we can get much upgrades here, because now that we've got that, we can start looking at other things. But I don't think I can afford much else here. Starting wine. New advisor. I'd rather see if we can upgrade the... Can I back out? Escape? Cool. Yes. Build up the challenges. So the challenges. Defeat bosses in a single run to unlock this king's abilities. Almost got that. We've got these rewards. We got these rewards already. We've got a militia for 3 peasants, which is the first fight done. And boost production for 40% for 10 seconds. That's expensive, but that's there. Okay, so we've got rewards available. Beat a level without upgrading your gaze. Beat a level without upgrading your army limit. Beat a level without using spells. Without taking any castle damage, get rid of all trees on a level. Have 40 units on the battlefield at once, reach 100 morale. Have at least 1 unit of every class at once. Gain +1 damage dealt for every unit class. Kill 5,000 enemies. Execute a total of 200 of your own units. Kill your first enemy. Have 2,000 wine at once. Village mastery. So yes, I've seen Gorzog, Margra, Volcar, and the Hungering Moor. I have not seen Malathrax or Venoxia. And I think these are like, whenever the 3 bosses are, the first boss is either Gorzog or Margra, the second boss is either Volcar or Hungering Moor, and the third boss must be either Malathrax or Venoxia. And there's the graveyard bosses as well. Okay. Let's go back in, shall we? So we have militia, which gives us 3 peasants. Which will help us save stuff in the beginning. Actually, will help us save at the beginning. Who do we have here? Gorzog. Okay. Because it means I don't have to worry about... what am I doing? That's there, make use of it. Because once that... Yes, now we have enough for the militia. I'll raise enough for that. That there. I don't have to worry about building small peasants' huts right now. I can actually probably get through at least you definitely without having to build anything, because I can just do that. They don't say it's permanent. They don't say it's temporary either. But I'm gonna err on the side of carefulness. I should probably also build the research table. It's a bit hectic. Putting it down early game is probably the best way to do this. I'm gonna mark it down somewhere. Not gonna use it right now. We'll put it down here. You will probably be selling wheat for the beginning, but I don't have to actually do that right now. So do that there. I think I can put down wheat there and there. We have enough water. We're working on water. That's fine. Once it turns up, I will be pressing the militia button. And you're around. I press the button. The cooldown's 100 seconds. Okay. I kind of want to wait until these get enough of the research table. But anyway, what do we got? Research barracks. Assassin's Temple. Assassin's Temple is an interesting one because it basically aids assassin is a grunt. Requires also iron ore. So you know, unfortunate. However, boosts the HP of all grunt troops. If there's it doesn't scale. You need to, as long as there's an assassin on the battlefield, there's a plus 15% HP to all grunt troops. I don't think that scales per assassin. They're also very tanky and do high damage, but they're limited to 1. Although you can get the building a second one helps. And I think there's an artifact that basically like doubles the units provided by every building. I've never built a black sheep barn. We can go slingers. Slingers also require iron ore, so we need to worry about iron ore. I'm gonna go ahead and pick. I'm gonna pick the Assassin's Temple, and I'm gonna see if we can get iron ore. Iron ore? No, crystal mine, big well. Right, Denari. You get a prophecy. What's potentially here? Swordsman gives us some resources. Bandits give us levy. Bandits gives us spells. And bandit crossbowman gives us that. So bandits, we can add to the bandits. We can add some more bandits and a giant. A giant is going to be very painful, but it's a way to get some more denarii. That's 50 denarii for us as well. That's another 40 denarii. Spell. You know what? We'll take spell here. We'll take some denarii there. Oops, no, where's the denarii? Denarii there. And we'll take the denarii at the back there. So hopefully, again, come the next trader, we'll have plenty of denarii to buy some stuff. During a routine inspection of your treasury, I've seen this one before. Your attendants stumble upon a dramatic crown that looks like it was designed by an edgy jeweler going through a rebellious phase. Your court mage beams. Your Majesty, the crown of Veldreth grants unmatched power and a mild insanity. Think of the possibilities. Permanent morale bonus of 7. This does a little bit more damage right now. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Right. Unfortunately, we have no ore. That is unfortunate. Which is kind of why I really want to be working towards that. You know what I am going to do? I'm going to do this. Get towards that research table, please. It'll take a moment, but we'll get towards that. These don't seem to be permanent, actually. They don't seem to be temporary, so it could help. Which means I do need to put some of these down, because otherwise... No, this is bad, isn't it? This is horrendous. Just churn the last one out, please. Right. Keep spitting out, because I do want to get more of this. This is going to be very bad for us, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Looking forward to getting more advisors and stuff to help out. Right. We're spawning the behind lines now, so they'll help us out, hopefully. Spawn the last 2. We've also got 7 now. Levy barracks. A second Assassin's Temple. Whitman House is a grunt. I always thought you were very expensive, because these don't actually do anything. They just increase the damage and attack speed of everyone else. And I don't know by how much. And also, they're also worth gold, which is very, very expensive. So I'm not sure. You know what? Let's find out. I'll take chain lightning as well, because that's going to be very beneficial to us. Research table. Put the research table down like here. Do this. Research, basic production. Trade into that, please. We need ore. That's going to help us out a lot there. Good. Spell. Meteorite. Because we do have a giant coming next, so meteorite, I think. Do what we can here, because we'll bring the Whitman out as well. We also got to worry about the, we also need the wood, so I'm going to put a tree down here as well. We can also spend gold to boost our production, but I need to get at least the first tier of this done. Because then we'll have space to try out, but we'll see what the hell Whitman actually does. Let's put the Whitman here in the corner. We need as an 8 for Whitman, right? That's right. Let's see what one Whitman actually can do for us. Don't actually know. These are 17, sorry, 11 a pop. What does a Whitman do for us? 12. Well, we lost a couple there, but hey, it works out. Denari, basic production. I do need... We'll grip some... I'll get some grapevines. On the off chance that I manage to get something else there. Let's get a second Whipman, see what that does for us. Make sure we have enough water for the raised militia as well. Second Whipman. Second, we have enough. We'll spit out some more militia as well. Good. I'm gonna get the broader gaze too. The moment we have on the field. Ooh, we got. Here we go. There's a pack. Oh, an iron mine. Perfect. Thank you. Or was that an iron mine? That's what the research table does. So at the moment it's researching basic production. I believe with upgrades it'll research different things. I do need to get some wood for this, so I'll do that. Denari, 14, 140, so that's actually good. So here, 2 temporary crossbow on the start of every wave. Increases production limits for starter buildings by 100%. Ranged troops receive an additional 4% chance of shooting an additional projectile for each warrior ally. We haven't got those, unfortunately. We're working on something that's very grunt-based. Unintentionally, but very grunt-based. The furniture store, the potter's farm, gives us clay and wheat, but very slowly. The madhouse. There are grunts, so we can go madhouse. Anyway, I will take the family crossbow, because that's the thing that's useful. And we'll also work on grabbing... That is 200 grapes, which is enough to build the hive, but I need to get more grapes to be able to get more bees out. Which is, I'm not necessarily saying it's a bad thing. Not in the slightest. I can double the damage dealt by the assassins. That gives me 30. 30 gives me what? A madhouse. Right. I can build the iron mine. the iron mine down there. Do this. We're gonna do that. Because we need to build the Assassin's Temple. It requires a lot of iron ore, so. Oh, whale. Damn, do that. Of course, pretty much a solid half the iron ore we're currently using. So make sure this will get enough just to trigger that when the time comes. That comes the next is the next prophecy, so we'll see how that works out all for us. Okay. I'm sorry, completely. I need to put something down. I need to put down another farm. There we go. Also, mistake. There we go. We're full here anyway, so bam, that goes. We have, looks like, yeah, 8 militia and 2 whipmen. Looking forward to be able to actually build the Assassin's Temple. Basic production, some levy barracks. Another iron ore would be nice. A clay pit we need for the madhouse as well. Okay, artifact. Damage from 2 bosses from units increased by 10%, or 3 crystals when you kill an enemy. Crystal mask, walrus mask. Oh, I want both of those. I want both of them. We're gonna go for crystal. See what we get. Prophecy time. Prophecy card there. Wall busters there. We'll go for the goblin shamans there. Because shaman and lightning mage there. Because there's potentially some kingdom infrastructure. That is crossbowman and a shaman. We'll put those there. And we'll go for 4 crossbowmen, 2 shaman. And we'll put the blue slimes on that there. Right. A group of court mage assistants went missing in the woods. The search party found only bloodstains, tattered robes, and a sinister book titled 100 Otherworldly Wisdoms from Friendly Eldritch Spirits. The royal mage, thrilled, calls it a boon. This tome shaped empires. You must read it, Your Majesty. But a nervous counselor warns the last who would read it came to believe his own throne was plotting against him. So you can sell the tome for 100 gold, receive 7 permanent morale, which is another 7% damage by everybody. Or if we had enough grapes, we could upgrade our gaze, which would be a very cheap way to upgrade our gaze, believe you me. However, we haven't got that far. So do I want the gold? The gold would give me access to the talent enchanter immediately, actually. I'm not opposed to that at all. It would give me the talent enchanter without getting in the way of anything else. That's also in the wrong... Yeah, so... You know what? You swiftly identify an eccentric collector eager for such sinister literature. The transaction fills your coffers handsomely, although you wonder briefly about the buyer's motives when he departs with a loud cackle. Still, gold is gold, and now the tome's bizarre whispers are someone else's problem. Hunters, Slinger's Tree. I guess gnomes are grunts, but again, this is weird. This is a weird one for us. Again, gnomes are an odd one. They are very expensive. They are 8 gold each, and 2. You get a refund on death. That's not really enough. You're still spending an aggregate of. If you get that upgrade, you're still doing an aggregate of 3 gold per. And are they ranged? We don't know. We don't know if they're ranged or not. Slingers are ranged. You know, I'll do Gnome Dome. Let's discover all the things we need to discover. A gold mine, we need that. And another gold mine, we could do with those too. Okay, so we got gold mines. Because we have gold mines, we move you out the way and put the gold mine down there. And also, at the moment, we're going to put more gold mine over there. We got ourselves more great bushes, why not? We're getting a bunch of gold here. We'll put the Assassin's Temple down here. Start churning out the assassin. Can pull back one of the peasants for an assassin. Because assassin buffs all the peasants' HP, everyone's HP while they're out in the field. So bam. Oh, to be fair, I am severely limited. There you go, bam. It buffs all their HP, hopefully. Right, go back to this. To be fair, we need to work a lot on wood, don't we? Yes, we do. Put a tile enchanter there. Work it. Work it harder, do it faster. The next one is the Goblin Band's Lightning Mage. Yep. There's the assassin over there. 70 damage, 285. Do that real fast. The temporary crossbowman as well. Lovely. There we go. Kingdom infrastructure, execution grounds, dragon's bakery, wheel of fortune. And we'll grab a peasant's hut to get better peasants. We don't need 2 of these, we just need 1 peasant's hut. So we can actually demolish that one, put the peasant's hut down there, sell that twice. Right, we got water to get those up and running. Good. Get back over here. We'll put in. So we need to get put that there, and I'll turn that into a clay person who can get the madhouse up and running. That's what's wall busters and goblin bands. Boom. There you go. We have a bunch of extra people now. Lovely. Yeah, boom. See what that does for us. 10 seconds of boosted production. This actually, we're actually able to kill them all this time around, which is very helpful. I wonder if do these crossbowmen disappear at the end of the wave then? Spell, let's go for Blade Fall. Summons 15 blades to fall on a horizontal line, doing damage. Another tree, more denarii. No, they have a timer above their heads. Fair enough. I've got that, let's put that down as clay. The clay mine over there. Get all that wood in there. Potential gnome dome as well. Okay. Everything we need is grunts. Grunts have a bunch of bonus HP at the moment because of the assassin. But I want grunts to have bonus damage. You're going to have to finish. Once you finish, I'm going to put the tree on there as well. Right. Some crossbowmen. Do what we can to help us out. Good, put the tree there. Right, back over here. Put that there. I forgot about the madhouse, didn't I? I did. Denarii. Basic production. The gold mine. Spell. Fireworks. Things work more productively. Immediately launch that. Just might as well. Put that there. Let it churn away. I'm also gonna fill this out. Which is what I should have done a while back. Alright, just put that there. We need to put we need to get the madhouse up and running. Also need to actually figure out what things I should be doing is also emptying out all this stuff. Get the gnomes out. Make sure we have water for the So we have gnomes. They're doing 16 damage a pop, which is, you know, there. It's iron ore over there. that there, it's fine. The wood, we need wood and clay, so do that there. Which also gets us water for eventual militia. The goblin lizards are coming now. I'll churn those out real fast. Yeah, I'm not. So far, I've not been that interested in what do we have here? 2 spells of our choices, 30 of each resource. Magic School, Magic College, Archmage's University. Alternatively, Peasants Hut does more capacity, Clay Mine. 10% chance of getting 1 HP back from each production cycle with the Clay Mine. Straight metal input, straight crystals input. Tempted to go for the 30 of each resource, because that gives me a little bit of everything. Alternatively, again, we could do more. Longbowman camp is ranged, peasants and grunts. Gold sawmill is expensive. You get 5 wood and 1 gold. That's every 10 seconds. Which, to be fair, if you put it on the tile, is every 8 seconds, which means you're getting 6 resources every 8 seconds. Considering that most things are 0.1 second per resource, it's slightly inefficient, time-wise, but efficient space-wise. This is the winery. Yep. I'll go for 30 of each resource. That's something at least. 30 of everything. Also, that's 30 furniture, which means you can see if you sell furniture, that gives us 30 denarii, which pays back for half of what we just sold. Which, no, I'm not too upset about that. We'll put the madhouse down there. Put the trees over here. Okay, all things are incoming. There's a crossbowman as well. Okay, we don't know what gnomes do. They do morale levels while they're around, but golden arrow. Bosses are damaged for 10% of the HP after their introduction, or 1,000 water immediately. Water's infinite. Prophecy time. Let's go for a denarii at the back there. An artifact at the front here. There'll be 3 lightning mages. 3 lightning mages there. 3 lightning mages there. Some goblin lizards here, and it'll be the 4 giants. See how much we are on to 0 at the moment. So that will be that's 40, that's 30. Every wave gives you 10, so with that 30, that'd be 60 on this wave at all. With that 40 is 100, plus the extra waves. That could be good as well, but that'd be 4 bandits and 5 giants. Why the hell not? Let's find out. The Flames of Reckoning. We'll get some troop training. Hopefully we get some troop training for spell-wise. Poison Puddle. Levy Barracks. Bone Pit is also grunts, and they cost water. Denarii. Establish production. Go for another iron mine. Establish production there. We go for another iron mine. Okay. Right. Grunts do damage. Brilliant. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Right. Put down the bone pit there. Put down the iron mine there. And that iron mine goes there. That gives us the full wall. Slowly working our way up to that. Right, if I can churn this out, it's 40% for 40 seconds. I don't think that's worth it. I really don't think that's worth it. But I do need to get that up there, so faster. I think if we lose it now, do we lose the level of the wall? Once the walls are built up, that's it. It could be once the walls are built up, we're gold, no matter what happens. We're about to find out anyway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Damn. Okay, we're good no matter what happens. Do some damage to you. Do some damage to these two. Gnomes and some madmen coming out to play eye. Okay, artifact. Get 90 resources of your choice 3 times, or Ram's Horn. When you kill an enemy, a random unit of forces you'll heal for 20% of their maximum health. We need more tanky units for that to be relevant, but could be useful. At the moment, also, we have higher morale than usual because of all the wine that we have, which is about to expire. We're gonna get some bunch of resources. Whipman, Lingustry. Honestly, we'll recycle that because we don't think anything else. What are we gonna get? We're gonna get 90 wine. We'll get 90 wood. 90 gold. Damn. Okay, start focusing on this stuff then. We'll get wood. We're gonna get some gnomes. I'm gonna put you back over there. Swap them around. Right, we've got ourselves some that coming along. It's a little bit of a mess of everything, to be honest. It is not the most ideal thing in the world, but hey, it's there. Goblin Giant, hopefully we can get them with a poison puddle. That's everything, so we'll do this. Make sure you have enough water to spit out the next militia. It also gives us the iron. The broader gaze, well, we need iron. Let's put in... We need gold. We need gold. Let's sell the flour. We're not using the flour at the moment. We'll sell flour. That gets us gold from there as well. Sell flour. Once that's maxed out, actually, what we're going to do is we'll max out. We'll go back up here. So it'll be 5 there. We can put that and we'll put the gold mine down there. The madmen, they dash in and out. Hospital? Wow. I called that one. Hospital, please. Yes, thank you. What do we need for hospital? Hospital requires a bunch more wood. Can I get wood? No. I can get metal, which might be useful for something. Hospital requires a bunch of wood, doesn't it? Yes, we'll go back up to the wood up here. About the ends, we'll put those there, put that wood there. I'm going to put that gold mine over there. Execution ground. We could start executing troops. But, you know. Anyway. Here comes the 5 goblin giants, followed by the goblin wallbuster, then the boss, Gorzog. At which point I think we'll call the episode at the end of that. Well, when we die or at the end of that wave. Gone on slightly longer than usual because I had my failed run, which was not ideal, but it was a failed run nonetheless. So we'll put that in there. In fact, I'll be brutally honest, we should put that around there. We should be using this. The fact that we have this thing over here. Put that there. Damn. Spit that out. They're taking some poison. Bunch of denarii. Kingdom infrastructure. Worshipper Sanctuary sacrifices black sheep from permanent morale. Oh, it's permanent. Okay, if it's permanent morale, that's not necessarily a bad idea. We have not got black sheep though. However, black sheep I think require crystals to be spawned, and we are getting crystals on every kill, so no, I'm okay. I'm gonna if I recycle that, we get to 120. And we'll start our assassin as well. So the second that's done, we'll remake our assassin. Is there a reason we're not making the assassin? Because it's still slowed because we move things around. Also need to make sure that if we pull back the peasants, the woodmen. Pull back the peasants. Pull back one of the gnomes as well when the assassin comes out. Right, good. Back to there. I'm going to put the... put that there. Also put that there. I'm going to put that there. Heal things up and also sell our furniture for more denarii. 3 giants and 2 wall busters. Complex. Complex to say the least. Once you're done, we'll sell flour as well for a bunch more gold. Also all the skeletons immediately. Right, denarii trader. 4 random spells upon picking up the artifact. 2 wine whenever you kill an enemy. Or 150 meat upon picking up the artifact. We don't use meat. We can do additional healing from the... hospital is useful. Wine whenever we kill something, because wine gives us morale. And a second assassin's temple. I'll take those. Right, so put you there, put the second assassin's temple down there. Make sure we're loading up on everything we can. We have a severe lack of wood, right? Not wood. Yeah, of wood. No, wood was the correct word. I was wondering what. Yeah, wood is the correct word for that. Get ourselves the water, because the water is what we need for the A for the militia and B for the skeletons. So we need 26 there for some of the 30s, 56. Right, let's make sure these both have been turned out. So here comes Gorzog. I don't think we have enough to beat Gorzog, I'll be honest with you. I don't think we're at that point. Or at least it's going to be very close. If we're going to beat him, it's only because our walls are full. 51 morale. 2 morale. Hi Gorzog. Gorzog immediately takes 10% damage because of the... Did we pick it up? I can't remember. Yeah, we did. There you go. Immediate damage there. Reinforce as much as you can. Okay. Honestly, that was better. This is going better than I was expecting it to. Not gonna lie. Not ideal. Could be a lot better. Let's just re-grab our... You've wrecked our assassins as well. Right, get that there. I haven't actually got the water from the bone pit, so... Hey, it's not... Again, could be a hell of a lot worse. The whipmen still stay alive. Although you did take some damage. The assassins are coming out. The assassins do damage. 78. Yeah, I think the assassins will kill them. They do way more. They do a lot of damage. There we go. Do grab that. We'll see what the next boss is. Although I have under no illusions about my ability to beat them. Prophecy. An advanced Goblin Rider there. We'll put some Goblin Crossbow and some Shaman over there. And that's there. We'll put another artifact over there. Some troop training. That's gonna go there. A bunch of swordsmen, 17 swordsmen and 4 shaman. Okay, so we've received an invitation. So basic production, we immediately get 20. 20 production isn't great, is it? No. Give that. There you go. Right. Legendary. Ooh, hang on. Firing range. Due to the Badger camp. Academy of Fire is more fire mages. They only require, you know what, we can afford to build it one of them. Although, again, it's all about grunts. Nothing in here is a grunt. Whatever, we'll go for that. Legendary spell, health boost, legendary fireworks. Legendary artifact. Receive 2 temporary goose riders at the start of every wave. I'll take that. Not sure how good they are, but they're going to be better than what we have at the moment. Another gold mine, although we haven't got the actually, did we get the we did get the fire, because we got the fire temple. We can't, if we pick the gold mine, we won't be able to put it down. So I'm going to pick an iron mine anyway, and the troop training is going to be rider ranged. It's going to be just the fire mage for that, which is really not ideal. I'll have to take that. And the next boss is going to be Volcar again. I don't think we're beating Volcar, folks, but we'll have to figure this out next time. See you then. Bye-bye.